Welcome to episode 57 of the Young Bucks podcast. This is Henry post-recording and listening back to the audio right now. I noticed a few times where the audio recorder didn't pick up a few words in a sentence and it kind of hops around. So just be aware of that we're aware of the difficulty and ironically messing up the word difficulty saying it. However, we are working on that and fixing it for next week's episode so we won't see this happen again. Thank you for supporting. Thank you for listening, and I hope you enjoy. Sunday, June 4th, 2023. Welcome.
Crazy.
We're back in the gym. You may notice an upgrade in video quality today. Got
As
a new
it should
camera
be.
from Chris.
Just bought
Gift
it
of Chris.
today. Not really.
The iPhone XR.
Yes.
We pulled into the gym. I was laughing because
Yep.
I was like, oh, man, we forgot the chairs and took the wrong car. Not the wrong car, just forgot to get the chairs into this car.
And I took the wrong car.
So I guess that would therefore mean I took the wrong car. And then as I was laughing about that, I was like, the camera is in my closet. So double whammy there.
Double
But
whammy.
nonetheless, still here. Beautiful day today. Beautiful setup. Beautiful Sunday, the Lord's Day.
It is. Great day.
Yeah, good to be here. Instagram,
I
cool
think
this week.
Before you even talk about Instagram,
YouTube,
100 subscribers.
our 100 subscribers. I'm super thankful. It's been a long time coming.
We deserve this. We deserve this applause. Had my fair
Thank you.
share of it.
Thank you.
But yeah, 100 subscribers.
I forgot that was this week. It's
100
been a long week.
subscribers. It's been a long week, y'all. 100 subscribers. Into the new month.
Where's our plaque?
Instagram, yeah. We need a plaque. We got a plaque. And yeah, so it's just all around good week this week.
Fantastic week.
It was a very long but exciting week.
Yes. Do you think we'd be in frame?
No, probably
Am I
not.
going to be in frame
Yeah, you
if I
will.
sit like this?
I don't know. We'll see.
Well, yeah. Potentially the greatest Instagram story we've ever had this week.
A lot of good yeah, we had a lot of
Shirtless Henry was spotted. Unprovoked. That was not planned.
a lot of activity over there on the Instagram account this week. Hopefully you saw it. We're always going to be a little bit more active over there. Instagram.com/Youngbucks Podcast. Our
They
social
all got the
media.
Instagram app.
Social media manager did well this week. And yeah,
Well,
that's me. I'm the
With
social
that,
media manager. If you didn't
congratulations.
notice.
Good job. Good. You've been promoted.
Yes.
Yeah, not much really to update on the Young Bucks podcast.
Besides 100 subscribers, which
Yeah.
we're thankful for.
Amazing milestone.
Triple digits.
I think we're at 103
We are,
last I looked.
Officially 1/10 of the way to the monetization number on YouTube.
Let's go.
Go us.
It's that consistency, baby.
Mhm.
Every
That's what I'm
week,
saying.
The full video comes out. We got some shorts out every week.
We
been
what did we do? We started putting out the full videos, and we had, I think, maybe 6 shorts and 1 longish form video this month, and we got 14 subscribers. Like I looked at May 1st, and we had 88. Or wait, 80. Well, it's 14.
If you wanted to get 14, 86.
Yeah, it was 86. Yes, it was 86, and it was good to see the growth. It was good to see a little bit of payoff. And speaking of work paying off,
Let's get it.
did anyone notice my shirt?
Oh, dude, did you get a new shirt
Yeah.
and a new toy?
Dude, it came with this.
Oh man,
Did you?
that's quite the bonus for buying a shirt.
Yeah. I got a new shirt and a new trophy.
I'll let you. I'll be the prop manager.
And a medal.
Oh,
too.
okay. Wow.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
What
I
happened?
don't really
Break it
know
down
where
for
all
us.
this came from, but
How'd you stumble across this thing?
I think we have a state champion in the Young Bucks podcast now.
We do have a new state champion.
No. Oh, it's still recording.
So we still running. Okay.
Yeah. State
Yes, sir.
champ in the
Yes,
building.
sir.
Baseball had a quick dub yesterday in the championship game, 13-6.
Nice.
Easy money.
It was a good game, bro. It
was a great game.
Probably the best high school game I've ever seen.
It was a good high school. It was a good way to exit high school. I'm thankful I can call myself a state champion now. I think we leave that there for the rest of the show.
Sure. You've earned it.
Yeah. It was just it was the most fun I think I've ever had out on the field and just finally getting one of these bad boys. I love how I'm like just taking this around, acting like it's mine, but I mean I have the right to it.
Yeah, I mean you're gonna have to give it back eventually, but
yeah, for sure.
It's good.
But it's cool to have one of these. It's a long time coming. A little bit of redemption from basketball and baseball in years past, and just this one's for all those people that lost, lost in the championship. Like
Hey, I'm there,
like
man.
Henry and a lot of other people. It just feels good to have one. I don't really think it's set in yet that I won, but I've been wearing my shirt around a lot.
Nonstop.
Yeah.
In fact.
And it's just really cool. It was a great game to play in. Went 2 for 5. Unfortunately, in my last at bat, I popped out to the catcher on the first pitch I saw. But
I talked about that to whoever I was hitting by. Like that's the worst way to get out.
yeah, I was like any other way.
Yeah, pop out to third base, first base. Like it's it's angering, but to the catcher specifically,
Yeah,
it's
it's
like
just like the ball didn't go anywhere. It probably went backwards.
Yep.
And it wasn't even a good pitch, but I did see it, and it was a strike, and I was just a little bit under it. But it's fine. We got the win. Well, we also played our semifinal game this week, and we won that game too. Actually, hit a grand slam. Had a grand
Roll it.
slam in the roll it here. It was my last home game at as a
player.
Yeah, I guess the last home game.
Last home game of the career.
Yeah, last career home game and hit a grand slam, which was pretty awesome. It was didn't even know that was going to happen, but it did. Didn't realize it was my last home game. So yeah, it was a good week for that.
Forced into retirement.
Yeah. I was telling everybody that I'm retired now. I'm a retired sports athlete. And I mean, with that, I'd kind of just. Are we good?
I don't know, man.
I think we're good.
Last week, that writing error came up, and we had a lot of.
I think we're good.
Just roll it.
Yeah.
Just roll with it. Okay.
I could definitely like join a summer league for baseball or do some stuff up at the rec
Softball league.
for basketball or join a men's softball league. But I think
For
my
a local
time is
church.
done. My time is done with sports for now, and it's sad, but
happy.
But happy. It's my time to be done and my
Champion.
time to move on and let everyone else.
Ludacris and
Do their
who
thing.
else sings that song?
Oh, dude, we actually got to listen to it, and it meant something
The
for
Champion?
once. Yeah, the All I Do Is Win. Oh, the
Champion?
Kelly Clarkson.
Yeah. And Ludacris.
Yeah. I think it is Kelly Clarkson. But yeah, I am a champion. Invincible, unstoppable.
Unshakable.
Unshakable. So yeah, that was good, and I mean that was only the half of it. Going from the championship game, I had to drive me and three of my friends back home to my open house, which was I got to my open house as it started. I got to wear this shirt and this medal and my baseball pants. Just got to, I guess, be myself for 3 hours of the day and just like talk and enjoy people and
Laugh,
eat.
eat.
And make money and just do all the good stuff that a graduate does.
Mm-hmm.
And it's probably the best day I'll have for a while. And it was just a great week.
Yeah. I had a good time. It
You had
was
a good time?
Yeah.
Got to advertise the real estate.
Yeah, prospected.
Prospected
Yeah,
the real estate.
It was good. It Not really on purpose. It just kind of happened. And I was like, might as well.
Yeah,
I'm over here.
that's good.
So.
Got you a little bit of clout for
Some
that.
biz. Yeah.
A little bit of clout for the Young Bucks podcast.
Mhm.
Not really.
No.
But yeah, it was good because all the guys from the game showed up in their outfits and their shirts with their medals, and
Even the coaches. Every coach
Yeah.
rolled up in the shirt.
yeah, it was nice.
So that was cool.
It was fun. It was a really fun day. It was quick, but it was enjoyable, and now I'm done, and I got to move on.
Yeah.
Got to move on from high school. I think this was probably the best way I could have left high school, and high school was fun. Not necessarily glad it's over, but I can't stay, so I'm glad I'm leaving.
Time to go.
Can't stay, but I don't want to go.
Can't. Don't have to go home, but you can't stay here.
Mm-hmm.
That's what high school says to you.
Don't gotta go home, but you can't stay here. No cap.
Well, yeah.
Champion.
Congrats.
Thanks.
June 19th is the next day for work, or
June
what,
19th.
The
It's when we start construction, becoming an adult.
It's about 2 weeks from today.
I know. Tomorrow.
Yeah.
2 weeks from tomorrow. Start making more money. More problems.
More problems. Yeah.
More car issues.
Speaking, yeah. Just don't ever have a car.
Yeah, that's the plan.
Don't buy a car.
No?
Yeah. Well, good.
Mm-hmm.
Good. Anything else on your week or anything?
Well, yeah, I have something for the week. That was kind of working backwards. This and the open house. That was good. But something that I got roped into was being our social media manager. Which, I mean, I was fine with. But I forgot what day it was.
Fine with.
Was it Tuesday? It was either Monday or it was Tuesday. And I was on Instagram, and I kind of just started scrolling for a long time, which isn't good, but it's what I started doing. And I came across like a video, and I don't know who it was by, but it was like a church, and they were all singing like a song, and it was like beautiful. It was like everyone at the same time was just singing and worshiping. A whole string of just like these Christian, encouraging, uplifting videos. And it was good. It was like some positivity in my life. I'm not saying that my life is like a negative, but it was positive.
Yeah.
And it was kind of convicting at the same time, because it was like you are sitting here on your phone and you're watching these videos of people that are just like it's their way of putting the word of God out. And so it had me like, I was thinking about it, and I was like, well, I could do that too. Like I could share, I would like to share the word somewhere, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so I was like, well, I have the podcast, you know? And that's like, I don't have to go to like a pastor's school or whatever it's called, or seminary, pastor seminary or college, and take like all the Bible classes. All it takes is reading your Bible in a voice, you know what I mean?
Boldness.
And Jesus, of course. It's not you, it's God through you. And so there was one video, and it was a what's it
Come
called?
on.
It's a testimonial.
Got it.
It was Terry Crews, and he was talking about like being right with God. He said he was like going through all these struggles and like all these bad things that were happening in his life, and like he just had to take the liberty of just getting right with God.
Okay.
And
I get
so I was reading in Proverbs 19, and a lot of Proverbs it was like the same thing kind of kept appearing, and
That's what they do with the good stuff. Repetition.
It was like it had the idea of like you make things happen, or you have these things set out to happen, and you can say what you're going to do, but the Lord places your foot where you need to go. You know what I mean? And it was that idea of like the plans are in your mind, but where you go is based on where the Lord directs you.
Yeah.
And so I was that like got to me, and I was just thinking like the past couple weeks, like not this week particularly, but like the past 2 or 3 weeks, I've been struggling with some things, and I just needed to be right with God. And I think that video with Mr. Cruz really got to me. And so I kind of just said a prayer the next morning and read my Bible, and I feel like I got more in line with God and what He has for me through Proverbs 19. And I didn't write down. Normally I'll write down what verse like it was, but I kind of just wrote a whole summary of Proverbs 19. But it was like saying that like the plans of the mind, like you plan stuff out in your mind, but your footsteps are in the Lord and where He's going to lead you. And so that being said, I challenge people who are listening or watching or seeing this, like if they're right with God, and if you're not, to say a prayer, because it took me talking to God and realizing that there was a problem and a need for change, and I sought that out, and it could be the same for you. And that's what is our platform, and what are we creating if we me and Henry are not using our talents to share the word of God and what He could have in store for you guys in your life. So get right with God.
It's a beautiful thing.
Mm-hmm.
Aware of some of the recent struggles, I just want to make it abundantly clear, like this was all you. This wasn't anybody asking you to do that. Like,
Yeah.
That was all. Like I didn't know about the Instagram scrolling, the Terry Crews, anything other than that. I was thinking about saying, like, since you're coming to a close of high school, things starting to change. Like maybe just kind of. I know you did your paper for school where you had to kind of like do in depth. That was a big thing on the podcast we talked about. Just as far as what do you believe as a Christian, but. So I was gonna say, like, hey, man, that might be good to refresh. Just kind of, like, talk about the close of high school. Maybe talk about that, like, see what's going on in your life right now. So the fact that like you just kind of, brought that up on your own accord, good job. And I'm happy to see that, like, that wasn't provoked at all. That wasn't like requested. That was just brought upon by your own heart. I forget where in the Bible, but it does talk about how like the word of your voice is your testimony, and so I think like that's a beautiful thing as well, is like speaking out, using the avenues that you have to speak that, regardless of where you stand on the scale in terms of being on planet Earth, because at the end of the day, a guy like Terry Crews or anyone of his status is going to die. Right. Just like we are. And it's like there's going to be one conversation had, right? And there's going to be one of two decisions made, regardless of what you did here status-wise. Like let's make that clear. I mean, like, right, it's not like people... What you do here matters, but as far as like that mattering versus like the Instagram followers of him versus us, that doesn't matter. God's not looking at that. So I think that faithfulness to the avenues that you have is extremely important, and you touched on that. And as far as like, because I've had those thoughts too about like the podcast. It's like, if you think about it, like all these podcasts that are like super popping, super bumping, like they get great guests on, They have a large following. They're entertaining. Like, none of these guys are really like preaching the word of God. Like, sure, they may be Christians, and I'm not here to say anything about anybody, but just like
that's between you and God.
Right. It's just like they're. So then it's like thinking about the industry. Like, oh, like is this something like, we pursue this path? Is this like a worldly path? Like those thoughts have been there, of course. Just kind of analyzing, having analysis, self-analysis, direction for life. But then it's also like, clearly this is an interest of ours collectively. Clearly we have some sort of skill enough to engage people to listen and to keep going at a consistent rate. And so this is just an avenue that like God provides for us, or whoever uses like the gifts, the thoughts to take action on. Like, this is an avenue where we can put that out there, regardless of the following. It doesn't take having 50,000, 100,000 followers to be able to like make an impact, right? Like, you can do that with 50, with 100, because those are still people listening. And I think the faithfulness in that is what then produces more and more fruit, whether it be in this area specifically or other areas. So I think you hit it right on the head as far as getting into that mindset, or it's like spending time with God, having ideas, beginning to take steps on those, and you're taking those steps based on what you feel the Lord is telling you. And that's what the will of God is. The will of God isn't like praying to God for a specific plan. It's like living your life in step with Him. And like, you can do a thing your way or a thing God's way, but it can be the same thing, just different steps.
Yeah.
So like, I think you hit it on the money there. So no, but that's cool to hear, man. I think like with us in our circles, or just our minds in general, just because we really haven't ever known any other way. It's not common for people our age to be this outspoken about this.
Right.
And so I think like, and that's not something I think we ever really consider, nor should we consider unless brought upon by other people. Like, oh, like it's cool to see someone your age, and like if you hear it from an older generation, like talking down, like that's where you want this conversation to be had, not like, oh, like no one my age does this and I'm doing it, like that's cool. But from me to you, I think it's cool that you still do that, because it is a choice. It's not like the saying, like it's not your mom and dad's faith at this point. It's like it's coming into your home, and like that for sure is real. So that's good stuff. Good to hear.
I know we didn't do a full intro, but that's what's Cracking with Chris.
Yes, that is what's cracking with Chris, and I really hope that is what is cracking with the Young Bucks podcast, and not zooming in and out. But yeah, I guess if you're officially moving on from that, I can kind of get into. Was that what's cracking with Chris?
Yeah.
To completion.
Yes. Yes.
Well,
I think it's there because that writer just came back up. It was good.
Okay. Well, that's a good thing. Sports though. Went on my second. Well, actually, I don't even think we recorded last Saturday, like over a week ago. So I started biking. Went last Sunday, the day after we recorded last, and then went today, this morning. So getting into biking, getting into a routine, getting prepared for the November race. Oh man, what's it, June? That's like 5 months from now.
I mean, you did talk about going on your first bike ride.
Oh yeah. Because
like you talked about, but like
So yeah, it went well.
Leading up to it.
I think we rode for about an hour, 12 miles, about 12 miles an hour.
Nice. Good.
And today I went on for 18 miles, and it was about between 13 and 14 miles an hour, so a little quicker pace today. Definitely felt it a lot more in the legs, because because the first race was with 2 other people. Not race, ride.
Right.
This ride was by myself, solo. But no, it was cool. It was peaceful. You know, being out in the creation, early morning, solitude, silence, all of it. Just a beautiful thing. Exercise just did wonders for the soul this morning.
Nice. That's good.
Real estate this week should be a good week. Busy
This coming week?
Yeah, with clients.
Good.
So hopefully we can get the ball rolling on some things soon. I'm excited. Sorry, this is my first shorts episode maybe this year.
Maybe.
And, I don't know, just been distracted by my knees.
Oh,
I
good.
don't know why.
Because they were burned.
Yeah, bad sunburn. Pretty bad sunburn.
It's fine.
Okay. All right. So yeah, held my first open house for real estate today. That's where. So you had your open house yesterday. I had mine today.
Smart.
It's where like
who's gonna make more money from it?
that is the case here. I guess let's see. No, my broker had a listing come up last week, and so she held the open house with me.
Let you run point?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
So we had about it was open for 2 hours. We had 3 total people come through. One was a realtor, and she was a little up there in age, and she was on FaceTime with the buyers who were also a little up there in age. That was a sight to see. That was a sight to see for sure. But the other 2, just good. They're not working with anybody, but they're looking to buy houses eventually. So it'd be good to kind of work with that. Work on I don't know, just people to work with. So that's cool. That's cool.
So is 3 a normal amount of people that would come to an open house, or would you?
I don't know, because I'm still learning the history of real estate, how things have gone. I guess in the last few years, maybe anywhere from 3 to 5 years, probably more 3. They haven't really needed open houses. They'll sell quick, just based on other realtors looking at houses that are for sale, taking a buyer individually to go look at it, and then they put an offer in. Or there might be multiple offers on the same house. So I guess the open house strategy hasn't really been needed because people will just buy houses before really needing that big event.
Yeah.
So for 2 hours, I mean, I don't know if that's really good or bad. You have 2 people. I guess from my perspective, it's good because I don't really necessarily know that they'll be looking to buy that house in particular. Definitely one of them's not, the other one potentially. So from my perspective of okay, I could get these 2 people to buy a house, great. Listing side perspective, still good because you got traffic. You got people to know about it. But no, it's cool. I feel like things are coming along there, going well. I'm making my schedule this evening, so
I'm gonna need to make a schedule. It's not gonna have to happen.
Yeah, you need a schedule, bro. I've been suffering with that one for a few weeks, and it's been bad.
Yeah, especially for the next 2 weeks, I'm gonna need a schedule.
Yes, you will.
It's okay.
Yeah, that's it. That's what's happening with me.
That's what's happening with who?
Henry.
There you go. First one of the day.
First one. NBA Finals Game 2 on tonight.
Oh yeah.
James Butler versus Nicholas Jokic.
Not even close. Jimmy and Nikola. I don't know what's gonna happen in the series, but I don't know if you saw, I did put out on the Instagram story to download the episode if you want the heat, and to subscribe to our YouTube channel if you want the nuggets.
Okay, good little plug.
And nobody subscribed to the YouTube channel, so looks like everybody's either a Heat fan or didn't do it.
Don't like basketball or huge Miami Heat fan.
Yes. All 3 championships that the Heat have won, they lost game 1.
So they're just keeping up with history.
Exactly. I still don't have a dead set fan that I'm rooting for. I would love to see Jimmy win, but I'm not going to be like upset if the Nuggets win. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm not really like rooting. I'll probably choose a team if it ends up going 7, and that team will probably be the Nuggets because they're going to win in 7 games if it goes that far. Yeah. But I think series synopsis, I would have to say, don't let Tyler Hero play. Obviously, he's a 20-point per game scorer, and you probably need him. But I don't. They made it this far without him. Like, what if he just ruins kind of like the chemistry? You know, in 2009, Jameer Nelson, he was an all-star point guard for the Magic, and he got hurt and in the middle of the year.
Okay.
Like towards the end, and they made it to the finals without him. And then he came back and stunk up the whole series.
I'm trying to think. I know who their point guard was, but
It was I saw the name too.
He's got the nickname.
Just can't even worry about it.
No, you really can't.
So I would have to. I don't know. Did I talk about it on the podcast last week? I was like, obviously they're good and they've shown that they can play, like the Caleb Martins, the Max Strus, the Gabe Vincent, the Cody Zellers, the Kevin Loves. But at the same time, they're bench players, dude.
Yeah.
Like this is a championship level team, and by name alone, the Nuggets are probably going to win. Yeah. You know what I mean? It's got to. I don't know, dude.
Did you see Cody Zeller's nickname with Jimmy Butler?
With Jimmy, so them two together.
Yeah.
No,
it's Black Man and Robin because he wears the mask, like the Robin mask.
Oh,
kinda,
okay.
Like Cody does.
I thought you were gonna say that Cody was the black man at first, and I was like, that is kind of funny, but it doesn't make any sense.
Unless that's what they're trying to do.
It could be, but that's funny.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I mean, you got your jersey coming in, hopefully.
Yeah, I was hoping to have that for this week's episode,
and maybe even for the game. If it would kind of suck if you didn't have it for this week's or for the playoffs at all.
Yeah, I ordered the Jimmy Butler jersey. That's the one I picked for having the better bracket. I was actually Thunder Hat. I was looking at a Shea jersey, but then I wanted to start this tradition. I'm not sure how long it'll go, but where I get a jersey of the player or team that I'm rooting for to win the finals, just to kind of take part in it a little bit. So since Miami won, I was like, all right, we got to go Miami. So I got the Jimmy Butler. So maybe Shea will be in the finals soon.
Hopefully,
but
you can get one.
Yeah,
for sure, cop, or you can just buy one.
Yeah, there's just no need. I would be mad immediately that I bought it.
If you bought it, you should just for no reason at all. Yeah. Well, it's okay.
Yeah. Maybe. So yeah, game 2 tonight should be good. Is it could the Nuggets sweep before our next episode?
No. I mean, it's Sunday, then Wednesday. It's 10-a, then they play Wednesday.
And then Sunday again? Or Saturday?
Probably Saturday.
So they could. If they win tonight, they could sweep it.
Oh my goodness, bro! I hate how long and drawn out these finals are.
Yeah, it's
pretty drawn out, but it's fine. We're good.
Yeah.
At most, it could go till the 18th.
Yeah, I know that. Whoops.
No shot, bro.
I thought it would be silent.
Oh, that's funny.
That I was actually having to be twice this weekend. What do you have to say about that?
Speaking of stop signs. That's funny.
Is that the stop sign?
Do you have anything else?
Not really.
Yeah, I don't either. I mean, it was a good week. Got these bad boys. Now the thing is, do I move on, or am I just I you know what I mean? Do I move on from being a state champion, or I always have that.
I feel like you're always a state champ. Now it is baseball, but you are still state champ.
From baseball, I mean,
state champ, regardless.
Right. It was good. Nice. I'm always gonna have that. Okay, you're gonna have to stop with that.
Yeah,
immediately.
I'm sorry. So I was 0-3 in the championships. What was your total record?
Okay, so freshman year, I was not on the varsity basketball team, but I was there. I was in high school for it, but I wasn't like on the team.
No, you wouldn't have played. You didn't dress.
Okay. So my sophomore year, lost basketball. Junior year,
Atrocious.
Freshman year of baseball got canceled due to COVID, so had no chance. Probably would have won.
We probably could have won.
If that was our year to win, but we got this one. So freshman year didn't do anything for sports. Sophomore year lost basketball championship, baseball semis. Junior year atrocious for all of it. Senior year soccer semifinals, basketball finals. So I'm 1 for 3.
1 for 3.
1 for 3.
Nice.
Yeah, 1 for 3.
Yeah, I think, back to back. So my freshman year, lost baseball. We got no hit, I think. I would venture to say we got no hit in that. Yeah. And then junior, senior basketball ones, lost.
Junior, senior basketball.
We played basketball last Sunday night. That was pretty fun.
Yeah, we did. Ran it back a little bit, back to the old days.
We got a couple dubs. We're on a little
Actually, yeah,
streak.
we still got it.
Our team was nice.
It's safe to say we still have it.
Yeah.
That smooth stroke. Nah. But I hope the recording on the phone didn't stop. I hope that that's still going. I hope my phone didn't die. I hope the audio didn't get messed up. Glad we got to bring the trophy to this. Probably won't see it again ever. But I'm always going to have it. Shout out to the podcast. Download the episode right now. And yeah.
Thank you, boys and girls, men and women, ladies.
Thanks to all the boys and the girls.
So today on my way home from the open house.
Oh, open house.
I had this idea. I'm like, okay, so I've been seeing a ton of yard sale signs, garage sale signs. I was like, this would be a perfect way. For one, garage sales are cool.
Sure.
You get to like see stuff people own, maybe you want to buy something. But then I was like, homeowners.
Oh, I was thinking Gary Vee.
Well, that too. Like maybe find something to flip, but homeowners. Like you're at their house.
The HOA or the homeowners?
The owner of the home of the sale.
Okay.
I sell houses.
Yes.
So
if they're selling their stuff, they're probably looking to
potentially sell their house at some point. Or they're just having a sale and it's like, okay, I can build a relationship and gauge when they may be looking to sell their house, even if it's in another season or another year. So all I'm saying is like, I have this thought in my mind, like, okay, I'm seeing these now, I'm going to try to start stopping by. So I see one, it's at the end of the neighborhood. Not the end, but like, so I'm on a main road, there's a neighborhood you can turn right on. There's like this white sign that says yard sale with an arrow, and it has the street, and I barely saw it, like I didn't even see the numbers.
Mm-hmm.
So I start driving, I pull up my phone for Google Maps just to see what the neighborhood streets are like and what the routes are. I drive this whole freaking neighborhood. I don't see a yard sale. So, no, there was no time on there. But I did go out the same way I came in. And when I went to turn right, I see yard sale, this and this street, babies, kids, and women's clothing. So I was like, this was a blessing in disguise.
Yes, it is.
That I didn't end up, because I would have not known that. That would have
been pretty atrocious.
Yeah.
Pulling up to the women and children.
Yeah. Sale.
Would not have been good. That would have been funny.
Yeah. So, there's a little humor to that end of the show.
Any humor. Yeah.
Murph?
Yeah, I think I said that in the middle of the show. Something about the Murph.
I don't think we did.
I was a little sore for a couple days.
Yeah, me too.
At least until Wednesday.
Unexpectedly sore.
Yeah, I was sore when I hit the Grand Slam. I came running home and I was like, geez, My arms hurt.
The lats.
Yeah.
The lats.
The lats is
the
what kills
chest.
it. Yes, the lats.
Yeah. Might start murphing every day.
Yeah, I was thinking about
Get
it.
a good workout.
Get you a workout in.
Like
I ran
a
4
half
miles in the middle of the week. Wednesday.
Solid.
Very mind clearing.
Nice. I couldn't. When I was biking today, I was like, "There's no. I hate running." There's no way. Because like I'm doing 18 miles of biking, and dude, I could probably do like 2 miles of running.
The thing with my running is, I stopped like 1.5 miles in, but that was just because I was at the end of the subdivision, and 2, my calves were cramping, and so I stretched those, and then like my body was fine though. Like my body was good, my head was good. I was sweating, obviously. I was sweating a little bit, but like I was good.
Yeah.
And then I had to stop, and then I was like, let's go for let's like go longer today. And then so I did like a square.
Nice.
Nice.
For me, for running, it's the breathing.
Well,
It's
yeah,
the
you're
body.
asthmatic.
Yeah.
It's okay though.
Yeah. We'll see.
I'm still working towards that marathon I mentioned when I started the school year.
Yeah, you said you're done with sports, but you got a marathon to run now.
Yes, I do.
Good stuff.
Just gotta drink water
Good stuff.
and recover.
All right.
Let's do it.
Do it. Thank you for listening, watching, viewing,
Downloading.
and now subscribing.
Yes.
To our YouTube channel. Follow us on
YouTube.com/YoungBucks
Instagram.
Podcast.
No, I'm not.
Just go to our Instagram page. It's Young Bucks Podcast with 2 G's. Hit a follow. Yeah.
Amen.
Appreciate you guys. Thank you for all the support.
We'll
And
see you.
just keep coming back. Peace.